What's up guys, Justin, also known as Volcanic Roasted Teen here, and today I am going to be making another video. So as you can see, we launched up Geometry Dash on my account, and yeah, the last video I did was the Shadow Gauntlet, or how I create my levels. But on that episode of how to create my levels, I was actually making it like at 5 in the morning, and actually more like 4 in the morning, and then I was actually so freaking tired, and I didn't feel like creating that video anymore. So I just quickly ended it, just put barely any details. So I just quickly ended it, and then I just kept on watching YouTube videos all night. So in this video, I actually want to show you guys fully how I fully make my levels. So launch up the game. If you want to create a level, you actually gotta get used to like the design of your level. Like, what do you want your design to be? Like, get inspiration from other creators, like such as this level. Let's see this level. Such as this. So we have something like this. Right? Yeah, we have something like this. Now, you get inspiration from other people, and no, you don't copy other people. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Ribbon. Sorry. You get inspiration from other people, and the best way to do that is to look up epic levels. Epic levels. So the first level is Phantom by The Real Salad, and the song is Phantom DWF1 F777, and props to F777 for making this song. Alright. So the best thing to do is to play other levels and get inspiration from other levels. So as you can see there, once you got enough inspiration and you think you're ready, you're going to click on this right here, the create, and then you're going to start off with a new level. Now, I recommend first you don't even think of a level name. First, pick a song. So just pick a song that you think will be good. I will go with Bubbles. So you need something matching the song. I want my level to be like kind of dark, like dark and kind of horror themed. So I'm gonna have to go here and think of like a dark horror name. Like maybe the horror night. I don't know if that's how you spell horror, but A. And then make it like a really good description, but A, that's optional. Okay, so then what you're going to want to do first is to pick what background color. I already figured this out. I want a dark red. This dark red. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this like really dark red. And then for the ground, I just literally want it black, so you put it black. Oh well, it's your idea. So, and also the second ground, or also known as ground 2, is can match with the ground, but that will just make it look ugly. So I'm going to make it Again, red, dark red. Actually, no, this time not that dark, but like light. Not that light either, but like kind of dark. You get what I'm saying? And then, after that, you're basically good. So, then what you want to do is you want to pick a background. Now, horror. So, my level name is called the Horror Night. So, I guess something like this would work. And also, for the ground, it can match with the background, which I really recommend, and I think this really matches. So yeah. And this is it. Now, if you want to start off with like really fast or like slow, what I like to do is start off slow. No, actually, for some levels, I like to start off slow. Like, if there's, like, a pause in the beginning, like, for, like, 3 seconds, like, and then the song plays, then, I would recommend putting it slow and then make it faster. But since we're just going in, I would like a 2-speed. So it'll be a little something like this. And you want to select your game mode. Me, I think that robot is the best, and if you want, you could choose if it's mini or dual. I'm just going to choose just normal. And if you're like me and you actually want to like type things to put in your level, you can choose what font you want to use. Now, I really like font 6. It's really good. Or I would recommend going with font 3. But it can also match with the level. So horror themed. Horror. I don't think there's any horror, but I guess this is. So. And then you basically start off with your layout. So me, I'm just going to put a jump pad. And then a blue orb. Oh yeah, and levels are best if they're synced with levels. So like. So if you want to sync it real good, try to make the taps, try to make the taps sync to the music. So a little something like this. And you could even choose if you want your level to be hard, like a really hard level, or just a normal 2-star level. So, and for the layout, you're just going to use these like just lines. I recommend using. Just something simple like that. You know me, I'm just gonna try to make a full out hard level. Make sure it's not that difficult and it won't end up like silent circles. So, yeah, try to add some detail into the blocks. I mean, if you really want this level to be like really good design, I recommend adding some detail, so such like this. And then I could add in the middle. Like, oh yeah, and it's also best if you're decorating blocks. Use the scale. Like, use the scale. And then, it's easier to, like, decorate blocks. Okay. Oh yeah, my battery's running low. Make sure if you're making, like, trying to make good design, don't make it look weird and don't make it look not equal. So this is good, but we have like this in the middle. So what we can do is we get a line and then we scale it down, reverse it, and then just kind of make it fit. It might be a little bit too big, but hey, no one's even gonna notice it. Or if it's too big, you could just move the move the line back so it can match. So, a little something like that, yeah. And then you could add, well, don't copy and paste too much, because if you copy and paste, then like it feels like the level is going to be like really weird. So I recommend not copying and pasting that much. Okay, so I'm just trying to go with regular hard gameplay. Oh yeah, my cat is right next to me as well. Oh yeah, I don't want my battery to die. So I'm gonna plug this in real quick. Well, actually, no. I don't want my battery to be dying, but hey. Okay, so we just got our layout. This is our example. Oh yeah, and for saw blades, make sure that if you're making a dark level, don't use these, because like you can barely see it. So I recommend you like make a different color, or at least make it visible, make it a color real quick, just make a color, like for me, I would like a dark red, but not that dark, so that it could be visible. So I like the detail to just be like red, just like that, and then the base would be something like black, but that looks too weird. So I recommend making like a little bit dark, but not that dark. Yeah, this just makes it look really weird. Hey, you'll figure it out. There you go. That's better. It's a lot better. Not that dark. So you could see. Alright, so this is my layout right here. So I have my layout. Now what you want to do is you want to come up with some spikes. You need to put like some spikes. A normal person would just put like a bunch of spikes on the ground, but hey, no, you shouldn't do that. You literally shouldn't do that. For what I like to do is I go over here to these blocks, and then I kind of like use the rotation button, and then it's so dark. Before you put the spikes, just put the background. Like, actually no, don't do that, because then it's gonna ruin your background. I'm just gonna put it there. This I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, but don't leave that there, just delete it. And then what I like to do is I just literally like to put spikes just like this. I make it correctly. Hold on, cause like I use the rotation scale thingy. I use that so that it can look good. Now some weird, well actually no, I'm not gonna say weird people, but like some people just like mess around with the spikes and then just make it go in different directions. I don't know why people do that, but I guess it's to make the gameplay a little bit more interesting. Alright, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make the spikes go a little bit weird, like go a little bit up. Then yeah. So just add some spikes, just like I'm doing. Yeah, this is getting a little bit too weird. I'm just gonna continue like how I was. Yeah. Just normal blocks like these. But since I already did that, it's just gonna be weird. So I'm just gonna make it go down. Oh yeah, and if you guys want, you guys could copy whatever I'm doing, because I'm not gonna make this into a level. I'm just doing this for the video. So if you guys want to copy this level, you guys could. But I'm not gonna leave a password. You guys are gonna actually have to manually make the level. Sorry about that, but hey, at least you're learning how to build. So yeah, it will be a little something like that. Now, if it's looks like really weird, and the spikes. Oh yeah, also make sure that the spikes yeah, I forgot to mention this. Make sure that the spikes you put spikes where you could easily go to someone could easily go up here and then just go down here, and then this could be a secret way. So put spikes where so where obvious spots are, but people will try to find secret ways. So yeah, just a little quick reminder. So just put spikes. There you go. It's something like this. Alright, so something like that. Okay, and also don't forget to put spikes on random spots, on the clear areas. That makes the gameplay look a little bit more tricky. Like this. So just add in saw blades. Especially on parts where are obvious. Oh yeah, and for the top, just add in if you're doing something like this, then if you're doing something like this, but instead of you just hitting the jump ring, you just go over here and die. But that would just be weird. So I recommend putting saw blades, kind of not all saw blades, but just put saw blades on almost every single jump ring that makes you go to a different spot. So if you this is fine because you could just go down here and die. But if you just go like this, it'll just be weird. So just add in some saw blades. And remember, if you want to do this, you could. I'm not forcing you to do this. I'm just telling you guys how I design my levels, and if you guys want to design like me. Okay, that's our layout. Yeah. To make things a little bit more interesting, in spots that almost seem impossible, put saw blades. So this looks almost impossible to make it this looks almost impossible to make it because someone could easily think that it's almost impossible to go up here. Oh yeah, I'm running out of battery. I should really just plug in my phone right now. Looking for my charger. Okay, found my charger. I'm gonna plug this in. Okay. Still recording? Yep, it's still recording. Nice. Okay. So it looks almost impossible to go through here. Because, like, someone will think that the level is slowly. So secretly put this. And then they'll know that it goes fast. And they're like, oh. So yeah. Oh yeah, and there might be also glitches where you could just do something like this. Look. Hold on. If you could do this correctly, you could go on top, hit the corner, jump, and then just stay at the bottom right here for a secret way. Just in case, just add in a couple saw blades that are almost impossible to jump over to. And yeah, I'm not even going to decorate these anymore because I'm just teaching you guys how I make my levels. And then yeah. So this is my layout. Now, for the decoration, you want to click on this button right here, and go on to the second, or actually the first one. Well, it says number 1, so yeah. Now, for this, if you're making spikes like me, go over to a clear white block. And then just, oh yeah, also if like the background is like blocking your way, just make it to a clear one so it can be easier, and then switch it back. So, and I'm just gonna do it like that. So make these white blocks and then just like put them here, like all over. So just put them where. Or just put them inside of the like basically inside the spikes. Alright, so like that. And make sure to not just put blocks there, and then you could see it coming out of the spike. So actually make them like this, like how I'm doing them. Just like that. And then you would actually just click on the edit and then click on swipe, and then just swipe all this, and then you could just choose your color. Me, I would just choose black. Because it's the same as spikes. So once you go on all, you have like this. Oh yeah, and if you also have like random white spots, make sure to cover every single spot up. If there's a bunch of white spots, just cover it up. There has to be no white spots. And mine looks like a masterpiece. So mine looks like this. That's how I make my spikes. But just to make this a little bit more interesting, go to number 2 on this, and then oh yeah, this is for decoration. I recommend going over here and then using these blocks. Yeah, I really recommend using these, like, just so you know where the spikes are. Like, if this is a dark level and you could barely see where the spikes are, just put like these and then just make them a different color. Don't make them black, of course, if you're making black spikes. So just make them a little like this. Yeah, that looks perfect. Just put them and then they would look like this. But don't make it look weird. Yeah, this looks fine. This looks actually really good. Oops, I accidentally deleted some blocks. Make sure you don't accidentally delete any blocks. Alright. And then just keep on doing it to the spikes. And for the jump orbs and for the saw blades, literally all you have to do is go to the saw blade item. And then just put like various different types, like such as this. Make sure you center it correctly as well. Change the color, and then you add like another one, and then you just keep on adding, and that's what a lot of creators do, which is kind of weird. So I just recommend doing this. Just add like 2 different types. And for the jump rings, just put these and like put it like kind of the same color as the background. Alright, and that's basically how you do it. Oh yeah, I'm accidentally placing these down. Alright, there you go. And just do this for all the saw blades. Now, for the actual... Oh yeah, by the way, also do this for the jump, for the pads. Now for the blocks, you want to make them look real interesting. So you go to the clear blocks just like this. And then you make them a color. Me, I just like using black. And then like if you have designs like me, on the lines inside of them, if the block is too big, just scale it. Scale the block to be tiny. And then just try to center it correctly. That's all I have to say. Oh yeah, and also if the block is way too big, look for a tinier block, such as this block. And if you're going with these blocks and then just scaling them, make sure to for the base and the detail to be the color that you want. Because if you don't do both of them, it's just gonna look really weird. I mean, this already looks weird. You know what? Just don't use my method. I guess you could use these. You can't even rotate them. Wow. Oh yeah. Now I remember. Go to these, and then go for the white blocks. Right here. Then there you go. Problem solved. If they're way too big, remember, scale them. Scale them to fit perfectly. Just like that. I wish you could like cut blocks so that if you're designing a level, it wouldn't just be there. Oh yeah, make sure to make the groups. So I'll just click edit group and then just put like 2, 4, something like that. And my color is going to be red. And it's like this. Wow. And then yeah, just like design the blocks like how I'm doing it. And that's basically how I create. Now your level would look like really good, and it would look like so much effort has been put into it. If you do these steps, like putting the secret way things, like also putting the little I forgot what they were called, but putting the little like these, putting these on top of the spikes, and then also for the jump pads, and then also for the blocks. Oh yeah, and also for the jump rings and the pads. It will look like effort has been put in. Also, making up a catchy name to catch the player's attention, and that's what you want to do. So the level would end up like really creative, and there are some things that can be optional. Oh yeah, also make sure for the secret way thing. Yeah, you wouldn't want anyone to not legitimately beat your level. So, if you guys want to copy this level, well, actually, I think I just deleted most of the things, but yeah, I'm just gonna do this, and yeah. Oh yeah, I also want to show you guys another review of the level. Oh yeah, by the way, this is my decoration. Well, I'm waiting for my friend to actually do the layout, and then I do the decoration. So what I'm doing is I'm doing the decoration. So I'm doing the decoration, and my friend is doing the layout. So this is my decoration, but it's his layout. So he does the gameplay, I do the decoration. So I did the same thing as I did that I showed in the video. I used these and I used these type of spikes. Oh yeah, and also to make it a little bit interesting, add some of these. Oh yeah, and I also did the orb thing. Oh yeah, and if you want to make it really cool for the then just add like a bunch of black blocks, and then click on T1 or T3 or whatever, and then it will look like this, and it would look wonderful. So keep in mind that a level will come out. I'm just decorating, and my friend is doing the gameplay. So it's a collab, basically. We're doing collabs. I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna exit. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed that video, and if you liked it, then don't forget to leave a like and melt that and wow, why do I keep on messing up on my outro? And don't forget to melt that subscribe button with all your lava powers, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.